Would you look at that? Naruto's gonna be getting a live action movie. Should we be worried? So news is coming out that Naruto's gonna be getting a live action movie. And not just any old live action movie. It's not gonna be like the Full Metal Alchemist one that just got announced. This one is gonna be a high budget Hollywood film. This announcement is coming out today from Jump Festa that's going on in Japan. It was announced earlier today at the Naruto and Boruto stage event there. There's not too much information, but here's what we know right now. The studio that's going to be producing this is going to be Lionsgate. Right now, the director is set to be Michael Gracie. Some of you guys may be familiar with another project that Lionsgate is releasing pretty soon. They're actually responsible for producing the upcoming Power Rangers movie that comes out in March of next year. I could already hear some of you guys yelling. Thankfully, some of you guys may be more familiar with some of their other work. A more well-known movie franchise from Lionsgate is the Hunger Games series. I guess now they have their sights set on anime. Right now they're desperately trying to find a new franchise now that the Hunger Games series is done. Since we're talking about a live-action movie for Naruto, everyone's sure to be thinking about that god-awful Dragon Ball Evolution movie. It's something that's always going to be brought up every time a new live-action anime movie is announced. The question is, should we be worried for Naruto? Well, let me break it down. Thankfully, we do actually have some hope for this Naruto live action movie. The first key positive thing is the studio producing this. Lionsgate is definitely a pretty big studio. I did mention that right now they are looking for more franchises. If they do hit it out of the park with Naruto, I could easily see this becoming at least a trilogy. I'm sure we're all familiar with just how much material Naruto actually has. They could easily go past 3 movies. Another reason to get excited about this being produced by Lionsgate is that it's definitely going to be a high budget film. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of their lesser movie franchises, the Divergent Series. So far, the series hasn't done too well. The latest Divergent movie, Allegiant, even lost them money. But let's go ahead and take a look at the budget. The third movie in this franchise had a budget of $110 million. To be fair, that was the third movie, so let's go ahead and look at the first. The budget for the first was $85 million. If they actually want this to be successful, or at least have a good chance at it, I definitely see them investing money into the Naruto movie. It'd be surprising if this live-action Naruto movie wouldn't get at least $80 to $100 million in budget. And just for a quick comparison, remember that piece of crap Dragon Ball Evolution movie? The budget for that was only $30 million. Of course, this doesn't guarantee that the Naruto one will be better, but it just raises the chances for it. For the second key positive thing, the author himself, Masashi Kishimoto, is going to be involved in the production of the movie. Right now, we don't know to what extent he's going to be involved in the production, to be fair. But it's definitely a great sign just hearing that the author is in some way going to be involved. Alright, so that was the good news. Now for some of the lesser good news. One of the key things that should be worrying, or at least somewhat of a red flag, is the director. Right now, the director is set to be Michael Gracie. If we look at Michael's resume, he's really only been involved in the visual effects of movies he's been involved with. He's actually only ever directed one movie, or actually in the process of directing that movie. And that's The Greatest Showman, which is set to come out late next year. The Greatest Showman also doesn't have almost anything in common with Naruto. It's a musical drama biography. So yeah, that definitely does not equal Naruto. You know what? Forget about what I mentioned about this somewhat being a red flag. This is definitely a red flag. Sure, let's go ahead and give what should be an important anime movie to someone who basically has zero experience directing this type of movie. I know some people are definitely going to jump up quickly and say, there's always a chance that it could be good. I do hope it is, but this is not a good sign. All of this also isn't getting into the question of who exactly will be playing Naruto. Which actor is ultimately going to end up being this blonde, blue-eyed ninja? Is it going to be an American or Japanese actor? Also, how about the rest of the cast? There's Sakura, Sasuke, Kakashi, Guy Sensei. I'm sure whoever is picked is sure to have some type of backlash. And just look at what's happening with the recent Ghost in the Shell movie with Scarlett Johansson. In all, it's just going to be so interesting to see how things play out for this live-action Naruto project. Right now, superhero movies are huge, and people have been wondering, what is the next big thing for movies? I say, it could be live-action anime movies, so I'm definitely rooting for this. I'm sure it's not going to be too long until we hear something about Ash getting cast for a live-action Pokemon movie. So, what are your guys' thoughts? Is anyone worried about a live-action Naruto movie? Is there any chance for this Naruto movie to actually be any good? I hope you guys enjoyed this anime news coverage breakdown. Be sure to subscribe for more. Check out some of my recent anime top 10 videos, especially now that 2017 is coming up really soon. And I'll see you guys later.